makeup loving friends, how's it going? It's been another week, so we have lots to talk about. I'm joined by the beautiful Elena Glam and the fabulous Tia. We have some little announcements. So Tia has actually changed her YouTube, Instagram name, etc. So Tia, do you want to reveal?
Yeah, it's Tia's makeup time, all like written together. So it's pretty simple.
Yeah, and I will put the link down below in the description box to go and find her. Tia is also doing a live this Saturday, so Saturday the 14th of November, so it should be just after this video has gone up at 2 p.m. If necessary, pause this video and go find her. Go look at her, she's fabulous. Do it, you won't regret it. The beautiful Elena has a live on this Monday. However, how and ever, it is just for her Patreons, of which I am one. So I'm going to link Elena's channel down below and also a link towards her Patreon. When I say that you will love being part of her Patreon group, I mean it. We have a little WhatsApp group and everything, and it's just a nice little fun group of lovely people. So do please check it out. Other than that, that's our general announcements. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who tagged me in information this week. I think it is getting longer and longer every week. Huge thanks to Brianna and Jenny, to Tia, to Missa, Rebecca, Franca, Becky, Missy, Jade, Gillian, Cecily, Chris, Jasmine, Amy, Mary Helen, Paula, Kelly, Stephanie, Matty, Rafiana, Svetlana, Amina, and Sylvia. You guys are fantastic. You find stuff that I wouldn't have found, so it makes it so much easier. With all that being said, let's just head straight into it. We're going into the holiday releases first because it is November and apparently that's what we're concerned with. And the first thing that we have to talk about is, let's face it, something fairly underwhelming. It's Patrick Ta, and he's come out with the Major Glow Face Gloss. And it is $38.
It's so expensive.
It's like a face cream with glitter in it. I mean, really.
Yeah. Look,
and one shade. Only one shade.
All I'm saying is if this was not a holiday release, this would have been put into dishonorable mentions.
Yeah.
Like, what are they? We've given it more than enough time, quite frankly. Yep. Next one, I was tagged in this. Superdrug have released this Real Techniques Advent Calendar. So it has sponges, makeup brushes, lashes, and like a cleaner for your brushes, all these extra bits and pieces. And it's down to £20 from £70. That's not bad.
That's not bad. But £70 for it, like.
Oh, yeah. That being the original price, I'm like, no. Yeah. Go home. Like £40, yeah.
And it looks like, I don't know, but the brushes looks like those, like short.
Yeah, the mini ones. Which,
yeah. And there's like, I don't like when they add like nail files and like those kind of products in there, because there's like, how much that did really cost? Like, exactly. Come on.
And it feels a little bit like last minute thought of like, quickly, let's bulk this out, because it's like their advent calendar and they're like, quickly, we have to put something behind door number 11. What do you have? Oh, well, I have a nail file. Put it in. Like, weird. Like, yeah. Anyways, that's out now. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. Like, I know like getting the sponges, for example, they're what, £5 each anyways. So, and then the cleanser, it's not the worst thing, but it's not the best thing either. Next thing then we have is Alien Cosmetics, and they have revealed their Holiday 2020 palette.
I like those tones together. It looks very interesting.
I agree.
But it can go little like American flag-ish.
That's true.
Yeah.
With those like blue and red tones together, but it looks pretty. I don't hate it.
Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't go with the like cliched Christmas thing of red and green. Don't get me wrong, I love green. I love green. But I like that they've kind of interpreted it differently. So I've no idea as to how much that's going to cost. Knowing Alien Cosmetics, they're an indie brand, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like $40-ish or something like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think it's worth that personally, but I think I like the idea.
Yeah, nice.
don't hate it. Next thing then is from With Love Cosmetics. This is currently on pre-order. It's their new gifted palette, and it is £24.99.
Falling asleep even looking at it.
Yeah.
So boring.
Like, I feel I've seen this palette 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like 40 palette looks like that. The 35
Yeah.
rand boss.
Is this really new? Like really? It's not.
I mean, that is
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's £24.99. It's not the worst price, but I'm also like, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kylie Cosmetics are linking in with Ulta for Christmas, and they have a whole set of unnecessary things that I do not care about. Again, these weren't holiday releases. They'd be straight into dishonorable mention.
Yeah.
They have the holiday mini lip kit, that's $12. The holiday mini gloss set, $32. Where are you going off to? $32 for gloss. Mad. Then
What?
they have, I know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's a set.
Yeah, but they're mini.
Yeah, it makes more sense as a set, but I heard you said
Still,
like $32 for a one gloss, and I was like, what is this?
but that's
But yeah,
that still averages out as $8 per mini gloss.
Yeah, it's too much.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, tops, that should be 20. Tops.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
They have the Holiday Break Apart Eyeshadow Palette Duo for $38.
What? Like, what are these prices? Come on, Kylie.
She must be hard.
We know you love money, but really? Really?
But I think that's a regular price range, right?
It is.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Although, yeah, for like one of her 12 pan palettes would be about $38. So it is around about right.
But do people even buy like Kylie stuff? I don't see anyone talking about her makeup. Like anyone that I follow doesn't be like, look at this Kylie palette or Kylie thing. I love it so much. Never heard of those words.
No.
I think it's because we like color, so the people that we follow like color.
Yeah.
And Kylie's products,
They're not very color.
You know, it's
loving
interesting
girl
to search YouTube, like a keyword, so Kylie Cosmetics, and see how many videos I made.
yeah,
Maybe you find a lot, probably.
I would imagine. So I'd say she gives her stuff to a lot of the influencers. Like, she's smart. She knows how to market her
Yeah,
stuff.
Shanixo is the only one who always like does like reviews her collections, but they're never like after she's done it. There's usually nothing that she uses again. There's like, you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
just like one-time
Stuff.
thing.
Yeah, and that's never a great sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has the Holiday Mini Lip Kit Trio for $36. It has 3 mini liquid lipsticks in Autumn Angel and Mary Jo K, along with 3 lip liners. They're all available November 15th if anyone gives a damn. We have Camarillo Beauty. So they have 3 gift sets. The first one, which is over on the left-hand side, is the Gay Bestie palette, and it has 2 Gay Bestie lipsticks and 2 pairs of mink lashes.
I hate the packaging of those. Why is there that
No.
ugly man? Like, I don't
it's
like.
not the man. That bothers me. The old school, kind of like an old-timey packaging. It's like 1970s or something.
Do you know what it reminds me of? You know Home Alone, the movie, and it reminds me of that. Like the packaging of the presents under the tree in Home Alone. I don't know. It just reminds me of that. It's
If
very
someone sold this to me and I didn't know what it is, I would think that it's some kind of Disney Aladdin thing.
yeah. It looks
Why
like
looks like Aladdin on that? Like, it's so confusing.
yeah.
Except like wearing 2 strips for the shirt.
Yeah. And then the second one, so the one that's in the middle, that's the Gay Bestie Lipstick Liquid Matte Collection, and 2 pairs of eyelashes. Again, they're mink lashes, so they're not cruelty free. And the final option then over on the right-hand side is the Gay Bestie palette and the entire mink lash collection, which comes in 4 styles. I mean, I'm not getting any of that because I don't like mink lashes.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, no, does not hit the mark in my opinion. Next up then is Anastasia Beverly Hills, who has given up, I guess, because for their Christmas they have vaults, and they have the soft glam, the in crush, and then in vintage. So there's like different lipsticks that comes with it. Hello, Cleopatra. She's also not impressed.
Cleopatra needs its own camera, like she's a number 4
Yeah.
screen. She's gonna be like,
But essentially, all Anastasia is doing is just bringing out their existing palettes, putting them into like vaults with existing lipsticks.
I think it's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Like, because people are gonna buy those. Not like they're not for me, but they're good gift sets, I think. So it's smart. Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, I don't think it's for any of us. Next thing then is Mitchell, despite having his own makeup brand, is partnering with Morphe, and they came out with this holiday haul, and it has lots of different Morphe stuff, but also Lanolip stuff and P. Louise stuff, and that is available now. It's £49 or $49, which feels like UK people are getting gypped a little bit, which is different, and it's meant to have a £108 value. So, I mean, none of that is interesting to me.
Yeah. I'm like, it's like if someone would sell this to me, I wouldn't think Mitchell. No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit all over the place, but yeah, there it is. Oh my lord. Next thing, Fenty Skin are coming out with like a package for the holidays, for Christmas. What a great way to tell your loved one that you care about them. Hi, I love you. Your skin is awful. Here. Like,
well, I don't hate skin sets like those, because I actually, if I like a brand and they have like a set of, like a skincare set, I usually like those, and I wouldn't mind if someone would buy that to me. But like Fenty Skin, I don't know. Like, I think I just don't like this every brand coming out with skincare brands.
I mean, I'm the same. I wouldn't mind getting skincare stuff because I'm like, oh, fair. But I've never heard anything about Fenty Skin, and the fact that I haven't heard anything is damning in and of itself. Yeah. Dominique Cosmetics then have come out with these lip glitz full-size lip joes for the holidays. Each kit is $28, and it includes a lip gloss and a lip liner. No.
Another lip gloss again.
No.
Yeah, I'm bored of these glosses already. Like 10 different glosses every release. I'm like,
yeah,
stop it! You're torturing me.
Pretty much. Next one, I want to get Elena's opinion on this. This is, she's like, no, I have PTSD from the last time. This is Wet n Wild, and they're coming out with their Christmas collection. For any of you guys who don't know, Elena did a video on her channel where she tried out some of the quads, and there was glitter in it, and I believe, yeah, she termed the glitter as being Vaseline, so it was not very good. So when I saw this,
it's like grease, and
was it those like single glitters?
Yeah, those, and also palettes. They have singles, the same formula. It's always the same.
Oh, really? Yeah, no. Yeah.
So as soon as I saw this, I thought of Elena, and I'm like, maybe she'll get it to use on her channel.
Yeah, Missa wants me to review it. Missa is so mean to me. I'm like, okay.
I like those highlighter. I like those highlighter duos.
Like, I think it has like chunky glitter in it. So it's not like it could even be like the Fenty Diamond Bomb at all.
But I think that's what it is. It's the same kind of formula. So we're going to rub Vaseline on your cheeks.
Ugh. I mean, good luck. You're going to break out like crazy.
Maybe it's that, but I don't trust them.
Oh, yeah. So in addition to those weird weird highlighters, whatever it is that's going on there. They also have some quads. They're $4.99. Those highlighters are $4.99. They have lip glosses in 5 shades because we don't have enough of those for $2.99. They have a lip scrub for $3.99, and they have a Starlighter brush for $4.99. I'm assuming we're going to be looking at Elena's channel soon to see what you think.
You'll get one, just like to enjoy, make you enjoy this.
Oh,
like,
yes,
as
please.
me wrapping the Vaseline on my face.
That counts as part of my Christmas present. I'll take it. Next thing we have then is Stila. They have their Wish Upon a Star holiday collection. And it's a lot of just stuff that we've seen from them before. They have this kaleidoscope eyeshadow quad, which is $28. And it's all shimmers.
It's too expensive, and it's also boring.
What? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. And then they have like a highlighter as well. They have, yeah, they have a lot of stuff. They have like liquid lipsticks. They have these sets with like their liquid eyeshadows. I mean, it's a smart release for them in the sense that it's very on brand for them, but
I think a lot of brands
I'm never
like a Christmas with glitter and shimmer. So it's like Christmas also, oh, let's do shimmer.
Yeah.
I feel like Stila is another one of those brands that I hear no one talking about except their like those, what are they? The the glitter and glow. Yeah. Those are the only thing that people talk about from Stila.
Yeah.
Like, what is that about?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
They have one good product and that's it. Well, that was a little too much, but maybe.
Yeah, and it's so expensive. And now that we have other brands like Lois Cosmetics coming out with their liquid shadows, and Beauty Bay's ones are really good.
I have the Beauty Bay one of the Beauty Bay ones on this side. And it's like, it's so pretty, it's so glittery, it's like, it's so good. And you get like, I bought a set of 3. It was 18 euros. And I thought, well, that's a bit expensive, but it's like 6 euros each.
Yeah.
And you can't even get one Stila one for that price. So
yeah, this is why I think Stila is going to become irrelevant, because there are other brands coming out that have just as good a formula but are doing it for cheaper.
Yeah. But it's TJ Maxx, Stila. It was like $6 each, so it does end up in TJ Maxx eventually.
And if they're selling it for $6 each, they're still making a profit. How much? How much does it actually? How much are they marking it? Oh, sorry, this drives me nuts. Just seeing how much they're marking things up by, and I'm like, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that anymore because it's boring. Speaking of boring, Huda is not even trying. This is their Advent, whatever the hell it is. It's their 12 Days of Beauty, and it's all just SH1T that they already have.
$175.
Yeah.
Come on. Who is gonna buy that? Who is that for? I don't have $175 to just throw on the like a cosmetic calendar. No.
And you see, if people like Huda, they already have all of these things already.
Yeah.
So who is this for?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Ugh. Yeah. Anyways, that's there. If anyone cares.
How much is that worth? I'm interested how much of a price down it is.
Well, the Mercury retrograde would be about $60 something. The nude palette would be about $30. The liner would be about $27-ish. The lashes are about $21-ish. So you're definitely getting more than what it's being sold for, but yeah. Moving on, because this Major Makeup Labs, which is an indie brand, they have shown swatches of their Christmas Past collection, and that is releasing November 13th. So as you're watching, this is already available. It's again, I commend them for not going for the predictable Christmas theme. Like, it's not immediately obvious that it's like, oh, red and green Christmas. No idea as to how much it is. So
I'm just, I don't know. None of the shade looks that interesting to me.
And they're all kind of shimmers.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Is that a palette or is that like a
pigments or
single eyeshadows or what it is?
they've been very vague, very
Yeah.
vague. So I mean, if you guys are interested in these swatches, by now they are available, so go and check them out. More power to you. I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, pretty much. Then this next one just looks so kitschy and it's so all over the place. This is Rose Glam Boutique, who have collaborated with Queen VA Lashes. This is their Sweet Christmas palette. It is limited edition. Of course it is, because who would want to bring this back? It's $15.99. But if you do want this monstrosity, you can use the code Black Friday to save some money.
There's not a single thing I like about this. I hate the packaging. It looks like a
childish
some Christmas card from a children's. Like, it looks really childish. And also the color story, it's like, it makes me sick because it's so ugly.
I kind of don't hate it, the colors. I like the colors. It's just like if I had a fewer neutrals and more cool tones, so I would like it more.
Yeah, like the colors themselves look nice individually, but put together, it's kind of like, what have you done?
I don't like, if you would take out those two blues and add like maybe like a dark, like a maybe black and like a green shimmer, like a really pretty green shimmer. It would be a really nice palette, but those blues are ruining it.
Yeah, they throw it. It doesn't.
I don't even understand why they're there.
Although I do like green and blue together. I do think they look.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I like the opposites. I would just get rid of the browns and put some.
But I think those, like the green ones look more like, they look different kind of tones. I think they look more like, if you have like a green and blue palette, I like them to be kind of like on the same, like if they're like grungy greens, I would like both of them be the same.
Yeah, because those are very yellowy greens as opposed to blue toned greens. Yeah, I get what you mean. It just, it's a bit off the mark in my opinion. But
yeah, they should, but like they could make it work, but they just like didn't want to, and they just slapped on that and were like, oh, someone will buy it.
Somebody is desperate enough. Yeah, anyways, that's available now if you care. This is the very last holiday release we're talking about. It's MAC, Return of the MAC. MAC is back. I rhymed. I feel very pleased with myself. Again, they are just bringing out stuff that they already have, but in different packaging. They have their Singles Day lipstick bestseller kit. It's $29.50. They have Chili, which is a matte, Ruby Woo, which is a retro matte, and Velvet Teddy, which is a matte. And they have the Singles Day Classic Kit, $29.50. It has a $63 value. It has a lipstick in Sea Sheer, an eyeshadow in Omega, and an Extreme Dimension mascara in 3D Black. I don't think that's bad. You know.
How many MAC Christmas releases do we really need? Like, come on now.
I do think they're smart though in like bringing out stuff they already have, and like, know it works.
Like, I think we'll talk about MAC release like every week now.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? What's going on?
Fans, like the fans of MAC, they're gonna eat it up, bro.
Yeah, they will. That's the thing. Like, I mean, this is made for people who love MAC. That's like that's who it's for. I won't begrudge them.
I don't like the packaging. I love the purple packaging just alone. It's pretty.
I agree.
Yeah, it's really, the packaging is pretty, and it's really Christmassy for.
Yeah. This is for the person that like buys MAC all the time and they use up their products and they're like, oh, I've run out of my Ruby Woo. Oh, look, it's in a really nice special holiday packaging. That it's for them. They're taking care of their existing customers. So I'm like, okay, makes sense. Not for
These
me.
are gonna be so expensive in Finland if they come here. Like that prices for like in dollars, that is not bad. But in Finland, they mark up so much these brands. It's gonna be, I would say, maybe 35, 40 euros in Finland.
Yeah, they do the same here as well. Like once they take in like taxes and duties and stuff.
Yeah.
We get the same way. We're like, with British brands, we get all kind of markups.
Yeah, you're welcome. The Lord give it, the Lord take it away. That's it in terms of the holiday releases. We are now on to the general new makeup releases. So this is the stuff that we feel is worth actually having a little chat about. The first one, I had to include this because I was so confused. Revolution, I think, are having some sort of
meltdown.
A mental breakdown, essentially.
I don't know.
With homeware stuff, what is happening?
But I think they're like reaching out to other stuff now because they've done some, like they're basically released everything already. So I don't hate it, but I kind of feel like it would be if they would have like another sub brand, which would be like Revolution Home things, like, you know. This is kind of confusing as a makeup brand to come out with.
Yeah.
You know what they need to release? Yeah, they need to release a scented potpourri. So you spray it in a crapper because a lot of us do our makeup in the bathroom and we need it. As we put in the Revolution makeup, it's going to smell nice.
Yeah, they want our bathrooms to smell nice after, you know what, if we're doing makeup there.
I don't do that.
Well, me neither, because I don't.
I'm a lady.
That. I don't do that here.
Yeah. Just go out to the woods and squat.
It would be weird if you were doing it in the living room.
I do have a story where I know somebody who got into an argument with somebody and that person ended up in their living room on the floor in protest.
Oh my God.
Is it an animal who did that?
No! A fully grown human being. There's a whole story behind that. I'll tell you guys later.
Oh my God. Somebody needs mental help. Teresa, you're qualified. You could help us.
I'm not qualified enough for that. But if anyone cares, they have those sprays for £10 and they have also come out with these candles as well. You can get like a group of the candles for £15 or you can get them individually for £6. In addition to that, they've also come out with like some hair stuff, which we're in a little WhatsApp group together. We've kind of been chatting. Obviously, Elena is qualified in beauty and hair, etc. She knows all that. And our friend Kelly is also qualified in that. So we were kind of going, what's the story with this? And they have this hair color remover, apparently.
So I'll tell you the tea. So I looked up their video on Revolution Beauty and I compare it to the very known brand Rusk Eliminate. So this is the only color remover that doesn't damage hair. So it pretty much removes the pigment out of your cortex, but not lifting your own color. So it does not bleach anything, just remove the color. But their product, when the girl was doing the video, she was saying, oh, look how much lift I got. So just the word lift kind of trips me. It's supposed to be the same as Rusk Eliminate, but they did not disclose everything. So I'm kind of like, I don't know 100% if it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
But I think they claim to be the same product. If it is the same, it's going to be safe, but we can't really guarantee.
Yeah. I would be reluctant in kind of telling people to go out.
Yeah, like I would tell people, like, instead of going for Revolution, get the brand name that already known, like the Rusk or even the Sally's have their own version. It works. So.
Yeah. So basically, if you want to try it, you're trying it at your own risk. We have not given it an okay, is what we're trying to say. But yeah, they also have like those brunette tones hair dyes and blonde tones hair dyes, and they're £6 each, which I'm like, I've no idea. It just seems a bit all over the place. Like Revolution is just branching out into everything. Next, they're going to be making like guns or something.
I don't trust because they have like brunette and blonde. Yeah. I don't trust the brunette colors, like those bright colors, to go over brunette and looking like that.
No. you just
like without bleaching your hair.
No. Basically, yeah. I just kind of wonder about the way that they've marketed it and how honest they've been. It makes me wary. Next thing, I am quite excited about this. I like the look of this. This is Suva Beauty's The Magic Ecstasy. It is available November 13th and it is $35. It is a 12-shade pressed pigment palette rich with moody mattes and multi-reflective pressed glitters.
I like it. I think the glitters look very interesting. Although I'm not a great fan, like I'm not a huge fan of like pressed glitters in a palette. I just don't usually use those. Yeah. But these.
I've gotten more into using pressed glitters.
It depends on the formula. If the formula is good, they can be useful.
Yeah, and like I got myself like a little silicone spatula. The best thing you can get if you're using any of those pressed glitters, because it just picks it up and transfers onto the eye, no problem. Strongly recommend.
Also, I kinda, if they're not gonna work without glitter glue, I think it's gonna be not good.
And I think, you see, if it's not, like, again, we don't know if it is or isn't going to work without glitter glue, but I think if it doesn't work without glitter glue, then the price of $35 is not justified.
No.
Yeah.
I think if it doesn't work without glitter glue, then $24 is much more acceptable.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, to me, I have Too Faced Pretty Rich palette that has pressed glitters on them, because I have such a like a hooded eyelids. They just crease on me if I don't use a glitter glue. So I think this is gonna be the same thing.
Everybody, Tia, it creases me too. Like the bad glitter creases.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. That's what it does.
Yeah, but I would like not want it to do that, because then I'm like, it's not working.
Yeah, I have like a benchmark, like Tati Beauty glitter is like my benchmark. If it lives up to that, it's good. If it doesn't, like,
yeah. But I'm interested in that. Yeah. Hopefully it comes to Beauty Bay and I can like check it out. Is the black one matte or glitter in there?
I think there's both a matte and a glitter, because I think that there's a black matte, and then the one that's on the very far hand side, a dark greeny black, which I'm like,
it's really pretty.
I have like really like inappropriate feelings towards that.
The mattes are like, I'm more interested about those glitters. The mattes are like, yeah, they're pretty colors, but I'm like, which is gonna, like, I don't have any blending shades. You don't have any blending shades. No. Well, you have the white, so, but still.
Yeah, you'd just be getting it for the glitters.
Yeah, it's not a standalone palette for me.
I think it would have been smarter if they had just released it as a glitter palette without the stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Hashtag just saying. And then you could have gotten it for like, say, I don't know, $18 or something.
Yeah.
I'd snapped it up like that. But other than that, I'm like, eh.
But I kind of, if those would be like water activated liners and then a glitter palette.
That'd be smart.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think we should have our own makeup brands, frankly.
Yeah. Right?
Next thing, Tia actually tagged me in this. This is Adept Cosmetics. It's their Plain Jane palette.
I don't even remember tagging you in this. I went crazy this week.
She's like, hey, I accept no responsibility in this. I have nothing to do with
this. It's a Plain Jane. There's nothing Plain Jane about it.
Yeah, I have a lot of feelings on this, because I really like the look of these shadows. When you see them swatched, I'm like, they look really nice, but where's the mattes?
Well, I think they're like, I don't hate an all shimmer palette. If this is like a really good shimmer formula, like comparable to like Nikki Beauty Bay palette shimmers, I wouldn't be mad about it being all shimmer palette.
Yeah.
Profusion, all shimmers. There we go.
I've been waiting this moment.
Timestamp when she mentions profusion, for the love of God.
She didn't mention it once. She didn't mention it once last week, and I was like, when is she gonna say it?
Yeah, to be fair, she was
like, I'm
hungry.
hungry.
She was very quiet last week because she was
I was sleepy. I had no coffee. I was like,
I think people were concerned for you. It's like she's very quiet. It's like, oh, she's just hungry and hasn't had any caffeine. That's all. Don't worry about her.
Like, snap out of it.
She's fine now. She's had her coffee. Yeah, I quite like the look of this. It depends on how much it is, but I don't hate it. Next thing then is from by Melo Lops. Don't know how I'm meant to pronounce that. And they have a couple of different things. So they're like these liners and these brushes. And we've talked about the brushes before a couple of weeks ago, and I thought they were quite smart. But they have some new water inks, and you can get all of them bundled together with all of these water inks and these like brushes for $76. I think that's quite smart, actually. Like,
but it's so expensive.
But think about it. Sorry.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of things there.
Yeah, like the four brushes are meant to be $10 each. The water inks are meant to be $10 each, and there's 8 of those. So technically, you're getting a $120 value for $76.
Yeah, that's a good saving.
So
I like those brushes.
Same.
They look really like tiny, and
I like that too.
Yeah. I want the brushes.
Yeah, I kind of want those brushes. They look really good.
Yeah. And they're $10 each if you want the brushes, but you can get the brush set together for $32 if you are interested.
So is this in UK or
American brand? But I know
of course it is.
We're not allowed nice things. We're not allowed. Yeah, but if you're interested, there you go. This, I have a lot of things to say about this. This is Jamie Genevieve, who came out with her new brand, Vive Muse, and between the announcement and it being launched, it was really, really quick. Part of what I have to say about this was there was a little bit of drama on the day that Trend Mood talked about this, because Jafar Starfish slipped on down into Trend Mood and basically started bashing Jamie Genevieve and saying that it wasn't new and it wasn't interesting, and you know the packaging was tired, and I'm paraphrasing. That's not exactly what he said. He actually ended up deleting that post. You can't find it now. And then he later went on to say about how on social media people were like really mean and unsupportive, and it's like, yes, you are one of the people. So I felt really bad for her that this was her first launch.
Yeah.
And she was just getting this bashing totally unnecessarily.
I don't like that Jeffree Star, who has millions of followers, goes against a new brand who is also an influencer. So it's kind of like, be supportive. You don't have to like this. Like, I don't even, like, I think this is nothing new. I don't like this.
It is boring.
If I had like millions of followers, which I will never have, but if I had, I wouldn't be like, what is this shit?
It's like he's never heard the thing of, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. It's just so rude, like so unnecessarily rude. I mean, like you said, Tia, it's not something that's for any of us. Like, I don't think.
I don't know, I like lipsticks. The lipsticks
the lipsticks.
I love them.
Yeah, that's fair. But the eyeshadow palette is clearly not for us. I figured you'd like the lipsticks. I will say, I think the packaging of the lipsticks looks very luxe and very like Tom Ford. Yeah. Very Tom Ford-esque. And I know she's done very, very well, because a whole chunks of things, her highlighters, her eyeshadow palettes, quite a few of the lipsticks are already out of stock.
Yeah.
So well done, her. You know.
Yeah. I think it's a very smart idea to come up with a palette like this.
Yeah.
Because when it's new, you come up with neutral, and everybody will like it.
Yeah.
Like the majority of people, not like us, but the majority will like it. So
Yeah,
I think
it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. So like, congrats to her on starting her brand. I feel really bad that in the same day, essentially, her brand started, she got bashed by a big influencer who is, quite frankly, let's face it, having his star falling at the moment. It's not. Next one. Oh my God, the amount of tags I got in this. This is Winky Looks, and they have come out with a new Cheeky Rose Blush. It's a cream blush infused with carnauba, don't know how to pronounce that, and vitamin E for smooth, blendable results. It comes in 5 different shades. Brilliant, which is a peachy coral. Knickers, which is like, who's calling it that name, which is a cool tone fuchsia. Dodgy, which is an appropriate adjective for the previous name, which is a neutral mauve. Crown, a warm toned rose, and Tea Time, which is a cool toned light pink. They are $20 each. Oh my God, the packaging and the whole thing. I think it's so cute.
I like the idea, and it is pretty, but for thinking how am I gonna use it, and that is not, it's not the most usable, storable. Is that even a word?
Storable? Yeah, it is now. Yeah. Oxford English Dictionary, take it. You do something with that. But I do think that's really pretty. Like, if that turned up in my blush drawer, because I have a blush drawer, I would not be unhappy. I don't hate it. I actually think that's really nice. I think it's a really pretty, like, considering we were bashing them last week for their weird ornaments on trees. Like, you've just attached a string to a cardboard box, and then this week they come out with this.
I think it's really on brand. Like, Winky Lux is a really like cutesy brand.
Yeah, so. I mean, they're the ones that had the lip balm, the clear lip balm that had like the
and their palettes had these really pretty like flower designs, and like they're really pretty. The inside of it's like so boring, but the outside packaging is so pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's theirs. Oh, next one. I didn't want to put this straight after Jamie Genevieve because I felt it was just like adding insult to injury. This is Jafar Starfish, or Jefferson Starship, however you want to pronounce his name these days. This is his Blood Money collection. You know my feelings on green. I love green, and everyone had kind of been saying he is going to come out with a green palette, and I was like, I know he's going to, because he had put in for
the name was trademarked.
It was trademarked months ago, so I was like, he's going to come out with a green palette. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, when this comes out, I'm going to be so annoyed and salty and just feel very hard done by. I don't. I in no way feel, I think this is trash. I don't think it's interesting. I don't like it.
I think this is the best collection he has done in a while. I love everything about it. I love the palette, I love the highlighters, I love the lips, I love the eyeliners, I love the glosses even. Well, there's a couple of shades that are not really me. And I'm like, why is this happening now? It's gonna be really hard for me to say no to that palette and that lip set. I'm like,
I think I'm the sort of person that once I know something about that person, or I've decided, like, I know what they're like, that's it, everything is tainted. I think if another brand came out with this, I'd be like, nom, 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 and I'd really want it. But this doesn't. I look at that, and again, all of the branding is so on point with Jeffree Star that I look at that and I go, that's Jeffree Star. He has the logos and everything. And like, I have eyeshadow palettes here from him, and they're brilliant quality, let's be real. I'm not dumbing that down at all. Pretty much. But I have hesitated to actually use these palettes because I feel a bit guilty about using them. I don't use them on my channel. I don't want to promote his stuff on my channel, but I felt reluctant to use his stuff. That's how much this like whole thing has kind of not triggered me, but how it's impacted me in terms of my makeup consumption. And I just like, yes, it's a nice looking palette.
Yeah, I don't think I will be purchasing anything just because I just don't want to support him, even though I really actually I love the palette and the lip set. Like there's actually, I would say maybe 1 or 2 colors that I wouldn't maybe wear on my lips, but the dark, like the grungy greens and the browns and that really like cool tone, like a gray color, they're so interesting.
I think for like that one tone palettes like that, they do something to me that they bore me. Like I don't like one tone, like just blue or just purple or just pink. Some reason that does them like it's too much of the same.
Yeah, you're limited. You're limited in what you can do with it.
I can't like, I want to hate this because I don't like him, but I just it's too pretty.
That's fair. Like it's a nice looking collection, but it's not nice enough to make me kind of go, oh, I'm going to just totally screw over my value system and how I feel about how people treat other people.
Yeah, I don't think I will be getting anything, but I do love it. I'm waiting on dupes. So every brand that does dupes, do the palette, do the lips, the eyeliners, I'm not like, well, there's a couple of pretty colors, but they're nothing that special. Yeah. But do also a couple of those glosses that has like glittery.
I like them.
Like I would, like I don't want to be mean or say like, oh, he's this or he's that. I would absolutely love if in the morning he turned over a new leaf and apologized for everything that he's done and actually made a commitment to being a better person. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, I'll never purchase from him again. I'm not saying that. I am saying that unless I see substantive, real change that isn't change for attention and look at me and give me attention, until he doesn't, I just can't.
It's like Peter Monk says that everybody deserves a chance, and I feel sorry for him because he's not getting the growth that he could have. You know, it's like we want him to be better, and like we don't want him to suffer.
Absolutely. Yeah. As a psychologist, my whole thing is around wanting to see people grow and learn and adapt and change. He lives a very lonely life, and I feel very bad for him. But I can't reinforce his behaviors. I can't reinforce.
I really don't think he lives a lonely life though. Like watching at his like videos and stuff, he might be like emotionally lonely, but there's always so many people around him, and I'm like thinking, are they really his friends, or is it just for that?
Social media. On social media, everybody looks happy and busy. You don't even know what's in real life.
Yeah, you can be surrounded by people and still be lonely.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think any of them are real, true friends that care that much about him or his well-being. And that's quite sad. Like, that's quite sad to be at that point in your life and not have, you know, somebody who's watching out for you and maybe saying, maybe this thing that you're doing is not the best thing. Anyways, we've spent too much time talking about Jeffree Star and all of his issues. So that's the Blood Money palette. Get it if you want it. It's not for me. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're all big boys and girls or whatever. So you do your own thing. This next one, I was like, I thought this was just from one brand. This is like a collaboration between Essence and Catrice. This is their Disney Princess and Disney Villains collection. So
Catrice and Essence are, I think they're owned by the same company.
They must be. So they have lots of different things. So they have like an Ursula palette. They have a Maleficent palette. They have the Queen from Snow White. Can't think of her name. And they have like highlighters and lipsticks. And they have an Ariel palette, an Aurora palette, a Snow White palette. They even have like mascaras, all these different bits and pieces. I'm going to say it right now. I think they've done the collection better than Revolution did.
Yeah. I'm so interested.
I don't hate I don't hate anything. Like, yeah, the palettes are leaning neutral, but I think for Catrice and Essence, it's smart
Yeah, but
because
look at the
they're
first
like
one.
store brands that a lot of people who just don't are not like they're not living, breathing, dying for makeup. They just want to do their makeup and look pretty. So I think this is smart.
Yeah, I'd
I
also say,
Disney and I like it, and I don't really like Disney.
yeah, I would also say that I think the colors that they're using within the palettes are quite true to the characters themselves, or they would complement the looks that the characters have. I think this is more well thought out than
Yeah.
Revolutions. I don't know how much it'd cost, but it's Essence and Catrice, so it's not going to cost the world.
Not that expensive.
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like is that this is not coming in stores.
Next one. Oh, I'm very excited about this. This is Fenty. So Fenty is coming out with 2 new shades of their Diamond Bomb all over Diamond Veil. They have the Rosé Rave, which is a pure pink and gold sparkle, and they have the Royal Icing, which is a pure champagne gold sparkle. That is already available. They are $39 each, and I want them.
I want them all. I love the Diamond Bomb highlighter that I have. I only have a mini, but I love it. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
I want this.
Yeah, same. Same.
But if you don't like a glittery highlighter, these are not for you.
Yeah,
I do.
Pretty. Yeah, I want to be a Twilight vampire, sparkling away in the background.
Yeah. I actually, if that could be possible, like have my skin like a Twilight vampire. It would be my dream.
The scientists are getting on it. That is top of their priority, not the COVID vaccine. Next thing we have then is Raw Beauty Christie has collaborated with ColourPop, and this has been released and it has already sold out. So they really quickly announced it and then it just went. I thought this came very quick on the heels of her release with Pure, which by the way did not go that well. It was not a very smooth one. And this palette reminds me very much of the palette that she did with Pure, but I will say better edited. I think it makes a lot more sense.
I don't see it. I see a couple of same colors, but the Pure palette was like neutral on one side and then like a rainbow palette on other side. These are more like murky, earthy. I don't think if I would see, I don't see it. Like I see similar colors couple, but I don't think it looks similar to her Pure palette.
I mean, it's not for me. It's okay. But
that, they're deep colors. I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I love the collection. I want the eyeliners. I would be absolutely happy with the palette. It's not for me. Like there is pretty colors, but I'm just like, I can't create a look with just that palette.
Yeah.
Like the eyeliners, the yellow, the like mustard yellow, the like deep cocoa, like brownish, and the teal one.
I agree. Yeah.
I just reviewed this yesterday. I was filming, and it's my first palette. So far, I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just that palette, but the color it was so average. It was very dusty. So for me, like so far, I have very low opinion of ColourPop.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll change.
It's almost a moot point because it's gone. It's done. It's out of stock. I'm assuming they will restock again.
I think they will.
Next thing that we have to talk about is Sola Look have done a Dirty Dancing collection. And I love Cecily tagged me in this and she said, nobody puts baby in a corner, ? And then I zoomed in and baby, the color baby is like this light blue and it's right in the center. So it physically can't be in the corner. So I was like, okay, that's kind of smart. But the rest of it, ugh.
I hate it. I hate this with a passion. Why is that lip color in that palette? Like once you're done with it, you're just gonna have a hole in your palette. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't like it.
I think she hates it. I
don't even like the color story. Like everything about it is very so bad.
It's very jumbled. I don't like it at all. And I like Dirty Dancing, the film, but
they done dirty to
They
Dirty
did.
Dancing.
They definitely did. Speaking of doing dirty, this is Wayne Goss. What is going on? This is his Pearl Moonstone eyeshadow palette. What is this?
I like the color story, but is there like two same of the
Yeah.
grays?
How
But
do you do that when you only have 6 shades?
They're
think
not
that-
like an exact same colors, but I think there should
On
be
the
a
eye.
bigger difference.
On the eye, they're going to look the same.
Yeah.
I think he's like that. His aesthetic. He likes neutrals and he likes very subtle looks, and I think that's him. So
Yeah.
Oh.
The shimmery, like silvery, grayish, bluish shimmer in
Yeah.
there looks
Beautiful.
really
Yeah.
pretty.
That's the only thing that's catching my attention, that friggin' pop of blue. Yeah.
I like how Cecily she went LOL. No.
And a question mark, and I'm like,
Shade.
I love it. Like, how, yeah. And like the most amount of shade with the least amount of effort. I'm like, well done, well done.
Cecily's queen like me. I love her.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, same. Next thing we have then is Face Glaze Beauty. They have their Neon Gemstones Extreme Multichrome collection. More
That peridot shade looks really pretty on the pan, but swatched, it's kind of like disappointing.
underwhelming. Very underwhelming. And they're charging €16.63 per shade. Or,
Go home.
I know. Or €115.29 cross 7.
No.
Next one then is Be Perfect are coming out with a liquid matte lipstick collection. So they have 2 which are limited edition, and they're part of the Louise McDonald collection. So they're £10.95 each. And then the other shades, I think there's 8 of them. They are £9.95 each. What I will say is you can get the entire collection of all of them together on Be Perfect at the moment for £49.
I want them all. They look all
Yeah, they're
so
beautiful.
pretty.
Yeah.
I bought them. So if you want to see what they look like, they should be arriving
Got them
in the
already?
next few days. And
I wish that I'm gonna hope that they have this like set when I get paid, and I want
yeah,
them all.
I'm sure they will.
To the review. Yeah. it's gonna
Yeah,
be nice.
I got the email today to say that they had been dispatched. So I'm hoping by Monday or Tuesday they arrive. So I should have a video of lip swatches up by Thursday.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'll try on all of them on my scrawny lips. You're welcome.
I wish my lips would look like that the model. They're really pretty lips.
No. Next thing we have, oh Jesus. What? Go home, Huda. Go home. This is their Gold Obsessions palette. It's £27. They're not even trying anymore. She's not trying. This is awful.
I'm
so
disappointed. There's like one dark color.
Yeah.
One.
How can you make a look out of that?
Yeah. Not that inclusive. Like you have one dark brown and all of the others are really light. Like imagine if you have a really dark, deep like skin tone.
Yeah.
You're not gonna able to use this.
There are no words. I hate this. So
yeah, I don't like it.
So bad. So bad.
The packaging is pretty.
Oh yeah, the packaging is beautiful, but that's the only positive thing about it.
Okay.
The next thing we have then is Spectrum brushes. They have collaborated with Disney. Disney is collaborating with everyone.
Yeah.
Is Disney short of money? Are they okay?
I think it's like cheapening the brand. Like it's not making the collabs that special.
No.
When it's like every week it's another thing.
Everyone has had a collab with them at this point. Everyone. Like it's ridiculous. Like they are the slut of
the
general world.
Oh.
They're a hoe. They're a hoe. Yeah, I was going to say whore, and then I was like, no, that's very Irish. Yeah, they're a hoe. But they have this brush set. You can get the 12-piece brush set for £64.99, an 8-piece eye set for £34.99. The Magic Broom brush, which is £19.99. How would you store that? Because it's just going to be in the way of everything else. The Sorcerer's Hat makeup bag for £49.99. Again, why? And Fantasia Ultimate Bundle for £129.99. It's available now.
I like the brush sets, like the eye and the face. They look like pretty brushes, but all the other ones are like so gimmicky.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, I agree. The first two ones, like the face and the eye brush set, I'm like, yes, I get that. They're too expensive. Way too expensive. If we could get, like the time that we all got the Spectrum brushes that had the faults, if they have any of these that have faults, we'll take them. But yeah, it's just, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I don't even like the packaging that much.
Yeah, it's a bit trashy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a bit dated. Let's be real. It screams 80s.
It's fans. It's for fans. Somebody Disney fan, they're probably gonna be like,
oh yeah, they will. They'll be like, Jenny isn't on with us tonight because she's engaging in some self-care. I'm assuming Jenny is probably like looking at these and giving them a side eye. Stay strong, Jenny. Stay strong. Okay, you don't need it. And that's coming from me. That's it in terms of the new makeup releases. We are on to dishonorable mentions. That's the stuff that we are just going to fly through because they are not worth talking about for any huge length.
Yeah, I love that you're right here. The makeup too boring to talk about.
No, exactly.
Just in case I forget, because I am at that point in my life. Makeup Obsession have come out with some highlighters, some glitter eyeliners, and some crystal lip toppers. It is what it is. And they've also come out with the Spiritual Stars eyeshadow palette. It's £10.
I like the glitter though. I like the glitter liners. Look nice.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of shades in it though. That's kind of the main issue I think with that. They've only like 2 or 3 shades, and I'm like, oh, would you not wait until you got a few more and then put it out? Or no? Okay, let's just do it. XX Revolution, what are they doing? I'm looking at their new eyeshadow palettes and they scream Revolution Pro. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm like, you're meant to be a separate thing. And I think they're getting themselves confused. They're duping themselves. And this is just boring AF. Like, just, XX Revolution was meant to come out and be like revolutionary and new and different. And this is just more of the same. Yeah. So they've that, and they've a Luxe brush set. I do not care. Then we have Cara Beauty. They are coming out with their Dazzling Lights pressed highlighters. They're in 3 different shades and they're $15.99. We have Rouge Bunny Rouge. And they have 4 new, I think it's like Enchanted Forest eyeshadow palettes. They're £6 and they are, wait for it, €54 each. Not €54 for all of them, €54 each.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
They're bananas. Like, utterly insane. Like, go home. Yeah. Unicorn Cosmetics have their Glow Ting highlighter, and it is $15.57 if you are interested.
It looks pretty.
It does, yeah. We sneak peeked Milani last week, and this is what they were coming out with. It's a collaboration with Orfazinali, don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but there's 2 different kits. There's the Up to No Good kit and the Monochromatic Realness kit. They're both $14.97, and there's nothing new or interesting there.
I don't care.
Yeah, same. OMFG have come out with 3 new primers, and they're apparently half off all week. So yeah, if you're interested, there you go. This is Glamnetic, and they have their magnetic liners. And I was like, oh, the colors are really pretty. They're $42.99 each. What? If you want to, hold on, if you want to get all 4 of them together, they're selling them for the low, low price of $137.57.
I think they have lost their mind. I think they're just tripping out, like, nobody will buy this. I mean, nobody.
Look, all I'm saying is Lois Cosmetics has beautiful felt tip liners. No, they're not magnetic, but I think magnetic liners are a stupid gimmick and they don't really work anyways. You can get these for like £7.99 or £8.99. Yeah. They're very, very affordable.
Just like, stop now if you want this. Just like put a pause up and go to Lois Cosmetics and just get those.
Look at those, honestly.
You're gonna save so much money.
This is just so stupid and so gimmicky. Yeah. It irritated me. Then Revlon have their high voltage color prismatic palettes. are they really high voltage? Are they? Because they look so lackluster. There's 6 palettes and they all look like they're kind of the same, but they just have a slightly different pop of color in each of them.
We really need 6.
No, we didn't. Midas Cosmetics then have come out with some new brushes. They're $9 each, or you can get the set of them for $35. They are synthetic hairs, if anyone is interested.
Not bad.
Yeah. Tarte Cosmetics have a new addition to their Shape Tape line. It is their Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer, and it's available now. If you want the concealer by itself, it's $27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still, nah, yeah.
Then, but it's interesting because their matte concealer for some people is too matte, so this might be a solution.
Yeah, I
think Tarte Shape Tape is like the thing of past.
Yeah.
Like we have so many good drugstore, full coverage, creamy, good concealers. We don't need you, Tarte.
If they come out with this 3 years ago, would have been
I would be all over this.
Yeah, but this is,
well, they're trying to reinvent themselves. Like they're trying to do something. So.
Definitely. Yeah. And it's not a great kind of attempt at it either. Again, it's too little too late, you know, in my opinion. Next then is Sleek. They have their new Lucid Dreams collection. It includes an eyeshadow palette for £8.99, a nourishing tinted oil for £5.99, and a pore blurring primer for £9.99. But what was weird about it was that the eyeshadow palette looked different in 2 different pictures. So I put it all together and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I thought there's 2, like 2 different
The eyeshadow palette looks like the J. Kissa elf.
It does.
I know exactly.
Yeah, it's weird is all I could say. Hip Dot, who I'm reluctant to talk about because of previous times, they have come out with 2 all-in-one face palettes that have highlighters, contours, blush, and bronzers, and they come in 2 different styles. There's the Moon Queen face palette, which is for light to medium skin tones, and there's the Sun Goddess face palette, which is for medium and dark skin tones, which I'm like, is it really for dark skin tones? Is it? Because I would say it's just for medium skin tones, because
and not even like some of the colors, not even for medium.
No.
Like, come on now.
Yeah. They're $24 each, or you can get the 2 of them for $42. So if anyone cares, there you go. This next one. Victoria Beckham has come out with some new lid lusters, right? Okay. Now,
she's trying to be Tom Ford and failing hard.
Oh yeah, even the packaging looks like it. 40 euros each for one. 40 euros for one. Where are they going? No. Victoria, go home. Lip It Now Beauty, which is the weirdest name. And they have 2 new palettes. It's the Soft For You, which is neutral colors, and Rockstar Vibes, which are apparently bold colors. They're $14.99 each. I don't think they're awful, but I don't think they're amazing either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just middle of the road for me. So there you go. Annoy Cosmetics. Yeah, that's about right. Is releasing some new lipsticks, and they're apparently coming soon.
I'm annoyed at this.
Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. Bonita Cosmetics have a new eyeshadow palette. It's retailing for $30, and it is so bad. And it's just, so many of those colors are going to look the exact same on the eye.
Yeah.
They are. Let's be real. No, go home. Then we have Flawless Cosmetics. They have their new Sleek Liquid Eyeliner. It's $17. It's an eyeliner. It is what it is. Who cares? Wicked Sisters Cosmetics have come out with their Heads Will Roll eyeshadow palette, which is inspired by Sleepy Hollow. It's launching on Black Friday, which I'm like, what?
But Halloween went already.
Yeah, but I think that's part of their aesthetic, is this whole, you know, Halloween is every day of the year, which I'm not against. I like Halloween. I love Halloween. But I hate the color story. It's so boring. Yeah. Then we have Alien Cosmetics, and they have a blush and highlighter palette. It's $30.
I'm confused.
To be fair, they're confused as well. So
I thought it was eyeshadow.
Yeah, it doesn't really make it much better, does it? Then we have My Nina Makeup, and they have their Deja Blue eyeshadow palette. It has 3 mattes, 3 shimmers, and 3 pressed glitters for $15 US.
Well, this is a deja vu. Color Pop, is it you?
Yeah, and again, there's just weirdly, it's like you have 9 colors, yet how have you repeats of the same color? Very, very strange. Then we have
Yeah.
Presta Cosmetics. They have their Enchanting Winter eyeshadow palette. Is it really? They have 5 pressed glitters, 7 shimmers, and 3 mattes. $14.99. No, that is a terrible 3 mattes.
Well, at least the price isn't bad.
Yeah.
I would pay that for that.
Too many shimmers.
That's still too much for what is essentially an unusable palette.
Yeah, that's
true. No, I'm not. No, that makes me angry. Then we have Coley Cosmetics. They have their Monstera collection. It includes the Monstera eyeshadow palette, which has 9 mattes, 1 shimmer, and 1 pressed glitter. The pressed glitter reminds me a little bit of the glitter from the Gone Rogue palette from Lois Cosmetics. It has that same sort of a look if you look at the finger swatch. And they have 5 shades of lip gloss. I thought it was lipstick, but apparently it's a lip gloss, and they're $10 each. So Ditto Cosmetics, they have their Dazzle Shadow Liquid. It is a 2-in-1 eye and lip, so it's a multi-use product, so it can be used as a shadow and as a lip gloss. So if it can be used as a lip gloss, then it mustn't be very opaque.
I don't trust this.
No.
I don't trust this to be eye and lip thing. Don't trust it.
If it's going to be used as a lip gloss, that means it's quite transparent, so how could you use it on the eyes then?
Well, it will be a topper.
Yeah, so I think that's just stupid. So that's $10.99. Don't care. I really want to love Beauty Bakery. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
But then they come out with things like this, and I'm like, what is this? So it is their Sugar Cookies palette. It is $28, and I just, oh, sweetie.
Are those the pictures that they're promoting?
Yeah.
The makeup looks like the Zoo One Eye pictures. The other one is great, but the second one, it's not even like a good angle.
Oh.
It's dark. You can't even really see the.
Yeah. It's not good marketing. It's not. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Toffee Cosmetics are again meeting all of our lip gloss needs. They have their Juiciness lip gloss, which is coming soon. Oh, next one. Dose of Colors are coming out with their own skincare. And they have 5 products. They have an energizing serum for $39, a triple dose cleanser for $22, a facial cleansing sponge 2-pack, which is $17, a triple dose cleansing set $29, which has a $39 value, a cold pressed booster, and a Hydra Dose daily facial moisturizer, and that is already available.
Only thing, I don't care about these makeup brands again coming out with the skincare products, but I do have to say that the facial cleansing sponge 2-pack, I have one of those sponges. Don't go and buy that from Dose of Colors, because they're charging it way up. But those are good for getting makeup off.
Next we have Halo Taco. They have 5 new nail polishes. I mean, they are what they are. They're $13 each, or you can get all 5 of them together for $65, saving nothing. Chaotic Cosmetics have added a new color liner to their collection. So this is one of them.
Is that water activated? Or...
Yeah, I think so.
I like the color.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's different. Then we have Paul and Joe, and they have a face powder limited. I don't get it. It's €42.
What is this? What is this? No. Oh my God. Somebody, if you have a child, don't buy this. They're gonna think it's chocolate and gonna eat it. This is one of the things that I need explanation.
No.
Look, brands, you know the story. Write a detailed review to Tia. She will review it. If it still doesn't make sense, then you can contact her for an appointment, and you can come and bring all your charts, your data, etc., and explain it to her. She will.
Yeah, and really a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough time on that. We have Angel's Touch Makeup Glamour, which is a terrible name for a brand. They have their Pretty But Crazy eyeshadow palette, and it's £22.99, and weirdly, it's sold out.
How many more rainbow palettes do we really need?
We don't. We don't. We haven't needed them for at least 2 years.
But to be fair, there's some people that still don't have the rainbow palette. And
but come on now, come on.
Yeah, pretty much. Kristen Lee Cosmetics are coming out with some new glitter gels and like some new like flakes. So they're available from Friday, so they're already out. Yeah, they look okay.
Yeah.
Copacetic Cosmetics have their new December quad, so that's on their site at the moment.
That purpley, bluey, shimmery color is like speaking to me. It's like, come on and buy me. I want to be all over your face.
Pretty much. I have the exact same feeling toward it. I like that quad. I think it's nice, but I can't just it at the moment.
It's really a pretty color story.
Yeah. Kylie Skin. Jesus, why do I keep having to talk about her? They have their rose bath collection. So it's a rose bubble bath, rose bath salts, body scrubs, candles, all that sort of thing. That's already available if you care. I don't. Then we have the Perfect Blend Cosmetics. It's a new brand and they're coming out with 2 new lip glosses because that's what's really needed. Yay! They're out on Friday. Off you pop. Lovestruck Beauty have their Angel Baby eyeshadow palette. This is available for pre-order only.
Like if I would have to take a shot for every time in this new makeup releases when there's another rainbow palette, I would be in the hospital getting my stomach pumped.
I could not condone that. I could not condone that because that would not be a very good health move.
Yeah.
Could I just eat a carrot for every rainbow palette? I'll just eat a carrot.
Yeah. I don't even think a human being should eat that many carrots in one sitting. Then we have Peach Co Beauty, and this is a new release.
I like it. I like the colors. They're like those more like sagey greens.
I do think though they needed a little bit more editing when it comes to the sagey green because there's some shades that look quite similar to each other. Next one then is Chris Michael's Vanity Cosmetics, and it's a collaboration with Miria Artistry. So there is a new palette, which can I just say, if you're going to present a picture of a palette, maybe make sure it's cleaned up and there isn't shadow all over it. That's $30 and they also have like a pop socket and some brushes and some lashes as well. So they're available now. Next thing we have is Lemonade Stand Cosmetics. This is their natural sugar palette. It's $23 and I hate it so much. Then we have Sugar Bee Cosmetics. It is their Sweet Sensation palette. That is coming out November 24th. Oh God, this next one is trash. This is Rasha Bee Cosmetics. It's their new eyeshadow palette and I hate it. I hate it. And also I'm so confused because I look at the palette and then I look at the swatches and I'm like, where did the blue go?
I know, where's blue?
Then we have Homegirls Beauty Shop, and this is a new palette that they're coming out with. It is what it is. We have Major Makeup Labs. They're releasing some single eyeshadows. The top one is Graphite. The bottom left is a new multi-chrome skin graft. It's called Chromatograph. Why are you giving me difficult names? And then the bottom right is Amoeba, and they're coming out November 13th. We then have OC Beauty, and they have a new eyeshadow palette along with what looks to be some eyeliners. The eyeshadow palette reminds me a little bit of, I think was it 2 or 3 years ago, Urban Decay came out with this circular eyeshadow palette, which faded into obscurity. You know how I feel about eyeshadow palettes, they're weird shapes. How would I store this? I don't know. We then have Glam Light. They've given us a sneak peek of their Sugar High highlighter, which is going to be part of their new foodie dessert box, which is launching the 13th of November. It does, yeah. It
looks like green and like one of those duochrome that is brown to green.
It like a greeny goldy brown. It's very odd. Then we have the BK Beauty, their True Beauty eyeshadow palette. Nothing to say there. Colourpop have Fourth Ray Beauty cooling facial globes. They're $20. Their daily do-over makeup remover wipes. They are apparently coming soon. And they have some new soul body stuff, including a body cleansing oil for $16 and a body wash.
I want those balls so I can like do this to my face. Like, that sounded so wrong.
That's Pavo.
Oh my God, that sounded not what I was intending.
It's brilliant. I love it. I don't regret it. Then this next one is from Morphe, and it's their collaboration with Lisa Frank. So they have a 35B eyeshadow palette for $30, the Treat Me Sweet sponge set for $19, a blend bright brush set for $32, and a makeup bag. And I looked at that eyeshadow palette and I was like, did they not have that already? There's something very like that, or they had something
it looks
like that.
Private labeled full.
I think they discontinued it and they brought it back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I've definitely seen something like that from them before, and I've seen it on Cult Beauty. I know I've seen it. If I find it, I'm going to insert a picture here, and I will be vindicated.
Really? You came out with this? So revolutionary of you, Morphe.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Whoever, Lisa Frank.
Yeah, no, done. Then we have Cash Beauty. So she is an Irish influencer. She has her own brand, and she's coming out with 4 new lipsticks and a lip gloss. Meh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Rituel de Fille are coming out with a new highlight intensifier that is coming out on the 13th. We have Senorita Beauty Cosmetics. They have 2 new eyeshadow palettes. There is the Till Dawn palette, which is on the left, and the Dusk palette, which is on the right. They're £20.99.
Did you say Dildon palette?
No, Till Dawn.
I was like, what is this? Are we just naming palettes like
you know what this reminds me of? You know that like God Angel thing? Like, oh, did you do the thing that I asked you to do? Dildos. No, Till Dawn.
It's like first rabbit balls in her face, and then dildos. Like,
yeah, she's still thinking about that ColourPop thing. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's not interesting. Then we have Nessama Cosmetics, and they have their, oh God, how do I pronounce that? Hero. No idea how to pronounce that. Hero eyeshadow palette. It is €35. Yeah, don't care. Then this is the Rehab Cosmetics, and this is their Boundaries eyeshadow palette, but it looks different based upon...
are we just slapping on colors now? Yeah. Like, blah, 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 I don't even care if it makes sense.
Then we have Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics. They have collaborated with Elena G. I got initially excited because I saw Elena, and I was like, Elena G, like Elena Glam? And then I was like, oh, no, she'd have told me. And no,
well,
not.
Elena wouldn't come out with this shit.
It's my name, they can't use it.
Exactly. Like, and Pharrell, yes, the singer, the guy who sang Happy. I know. What is happening? I will say though. Yeah. He's coming out with his own skincare brand called Human Race, which I will say, Pharrell Williams is like 40 something and he looks amazing for his age. So I'm like, maybe he knows something about skincare, but I just feel a bit weird.
We're just naming things anything now. Human Race.
By the way that you're saying it. Yeah, that's it in terms of the new makeup releases. We are now going to sneak peeks, believe it or not. Touch of Glam Beauty have given us a sneak peek of their Twisted Pastels collection. Looks nice. Peaches and Cream have given a sneak peek of what looks to be some pigments that are coming out for Christmas. Musée Beauty have given a sneak peek of a new palette. I like the look of that. Grungy. Kimchi have also given us a sneak peek. It looks like they may be coming out with some foundation.
She's coming out and like
every week.
She's releasing stuff like this. I can't keep up with her.
I know, same. We've gotten a week off though, so you know, there we go. Dazzle Me Dead are releasing a new palette. This is one of the shades from it. Dandelions Cosmetics are coming out with a new kind of highlighter, I think, possibly for Christmas. James Charles has basically said that he is coming out with his own makeup line, and the picture that he has shown was from a shoot that he did with, was it Spanish Vogue or Italian Vogue or
I don't have high hopes for this.
Well, I think it's funny because, you know, when he came out with his, was it Artistry palette, and he was like, this is the only palette you'll ever need with Morphe, and it's like, are you going to go back on that? Because
Yeah.
Well, maybe
It looks
she's
like
coming now with the exact same palette, just her own.
maybe just extra small.
Yeah.
Because they already did the mini
I
artist.
like
Yeah.
people like that. I just don't
Or
like
maybe extra large.
I want to see how it works. I want to see what it is. Like I want him to be successful.
Yeah. In fairness, he seems to have grown an awful lot in the last while. I'm ribbing, but like fair play to him. You know, he's keeping his nose clean. He's keeping out of drama, and he's working hard and still making sure he's doing content. So fair play to him. Then we have Jules Cosmetics. They are giving a sneak peek of their Girl Talk palette. This, I swear to God, Makeup Obsession, I think, has a color story exactly like this. Then Beauty X Bisco is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette. Apparently, Moira Cosmetics have said that they're coming out with something. We also have Bad Beauty Cosmetics, who have sneak peeked the outside of a palette. And our very favourite, we have a black and white picture which tells us nothing. Sound Cosmetics have shown us their new Starry Night holiday collection, but they haven't either. So there you go. We are now onto the enabler alert. So in Boots at the moment, there's the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lips and Kilowatt Cheeks 2-piece lip and face set for £24, or if you're in Ireland, it's €29. So it's half price. I do think the Stunna lip paint is beautiful. I don't like the Kilowatt. I don't think it's worth getting. Yeah.
I thought you liked Fenty.
I do. I like the Fenty Diamond Bomb, but I don't like the Kilowatt.
Yeah, it's a different formula.
Totally different formula. Not worth it, in my opinion. And also at the moment, in the UK Boots, you get £10 worth of points when you spend £50, but it's in-store only. So I don't think you'll get it if you're online. Revolution have a current offer on where if you spend £30, you save £5. If you spend 50, you save 10. If you spend 100, you save £25. So lots of stuff going on there. Urban Decay are trying to shill their holiday sets. I actually ended up buying their Stoned Vibes eyeshadow palette, and I still have to use that. I'm thinking of doing like a holiday video of like just a chunk of holiday makeup on my face. And just yeah, why not? I have enough to do 2 or 3 videos because I have problems. Let's not go too much into that. But they have up to 50% off their holiday set, so you can get the Bigger Blacker Badder Lashes Perversion Duo for $16. You can get the Stone Vibes Major Gems makeup set for $24. You can get the Stone Vibes Vault for $97, which is a $200.
I actually think the mini Stone Vibes with the liner and primer, that's not bad. $24.
P. Louise then has this bundle together. It's part of their Christmas thing, and it is £60, €66, or $78 with free worldwide shipping. So it has a couple of their lid paints and brushes and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, there you go. MAC have their library palettes, which are on sale for $35. So they're usually $48, so they're down in price. If you're buying from Beauty Bay and you're looking to get the by Beauty Bay stuff, you know, their highlighters, bronzers, they are very good. You can use the code APP early BB30, and that'll get you 30% off.
I think that is only on app. I don't think that code will work on site.
And if it doesn't, then you can use the code Olivia20 to get 20% off. So I've got you covered. And finally, Cresta Cosmetics have a holiday eyeshadow bundle where you can get their eyeshadow palette that we talked about previously, along with an older one, well, not an older one that came out about 2 months ago, together for $21.99. So you are saving about like $7 or something like that. But that's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. You know, general thing. Go to Tia's live. Go run. Go sign up to Elena's Patreon. Do it. Go hang out. She does amazing lives. I'm sometimes there, but I'm working like a friggin' dog at the moment, so I'm very tired.
You work too hard.
All I'm saying is thank God for concealer, because otherwise I would. It's a terrifying sight. But that is it. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that is it. That is the end of the video, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.